charge for a parking problem.
423.
Yeah, that's 428 for one. Truck when you're ready.
Go ahead.
On Miss Visuals, this is my car check. So pretty much I'm just gonna give you guys a brief rundown, what kind of mods I did to the car, what kind of maintenance, and I'm just gonna go over this car. So let's start over. Pretty much the easiest thing and the obvious thing to start with is the wheels. Those are 17s. I got them off the E60, Bmw 5 Series. Yeah, I really like how they look and brings out the car more. Looks dope. Cause I had some the stock chrome BBS's, Bmw the E34 stock ones. They weren't that great, so you know, gotta change them. It's lowered on a suspension kit I got from Performance Plus. It's a whole iBot kit. It came with shocks, lowering springs, and yeah, that's what I'm lowered on. I plastic did my kidney grain furrow black. Look way better than chrome. As you can see, I got the Euro Guru European license plate. I got it off customeuropeanplates.com. Yeah, if you want a Euro plate, you know, you get to customize it. It's like 50 bucks. Comes like the next day or two, however fast you want it. I got these aftermarket corner turning signal lights at a junkyard, Euro style. They're way better than, they're off top, way better than the original stocked orange ones. Pretty much this is the 1994 BMW. It's the 530i. It's the M60 B30 motor. And yeah, V8 3.0. Let me bring you guys inside. Yeah, everything's pretty much stocked. Got the comfort seats. Got the wood grain trimming right here. Looks pretty good. Brings out the car. This is 535 speed, so you know, got the clutch, brake, throttle. Yeah, stock steering wheel. Just put a sticker over it. Don't know when I'm gonna change my steering wheel. Hopefully soon. This car was originally, it was stocked automatic. Transmission went out, so me and my buddy did a 5-speed swap, and yeah, it's a 535 speed now, but it was automatic from the factory, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. The car runs pretty good. It has 193,000 miles on it. Show you guys the dash. I got a quarter tank right now. Oh yeah, quarter tank. Speaking of quarter tank, the fuel economy on this car is horrible. Like, I was putting in like $20 every day or almost every 2 days, and it sucks. So if you're gonna get a BMW E34 and you want a fast E34, well, obviously you want the M5, but the 540 is the way to go. Don't get the 530. I only have the 530 because that's what life gave me. So yeah, you always want the 540 because the 530 is pretty much the straight 6, but V8, you get the cool V8 sound. That's the only thing. So yeah, got my windows over here. I think it's pretty cool that the Beamers have all the window controls right here in the middle. That's pretty raw. I got my sun visors right here. Got a mirror. I got one LED light. Too lazy to change the other one, but I did all the other ones right here inside the car. Makes it look way better at night. Got my little West Wing sticker. Shout out to West Wing. They're the guys. The stock speakers are pretty good. I felt like there was no need to change it because they work pretty good. Let me give you guys a little sound. Yeah, they work pretty good. I'll take you guys to the back. You know, little pockets for the seats. For my back passengers. I don't really use this or nothing like that. Oh, this is another thing that's pretty cool about this car. Has an ashtray. Some new BMWs don't even have an ashtray in the back. Gotta have the people in the back cool as well, right? Or warm as well. Got an armrest right here, just in case my back passengers get tired. yeah, pretty cool. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is the tints. I really didn't want to go too dark because I got a green car, so I decided to go with a light tint. I believe it's 35% tinted. I did, however, get the darkest one for this little bar tint right here. I thought that looked pretty cool and brought the car out more, so yeah. As far as the back goes, my tail lights, they're actually the stock tail lights, but what I did was I smoked the amber and I smoked the bottom, and I kept this whole register. Same thing over here as well. You know, you gotta have the American plate over the Euro plate, Euro style. You gotta, you know, it's just what E34 owners do. Let's take you guys to the trunk. Pretty spacious back here. Oh, and that reminds me, I placed the trunk shocks and I also replaced the hood shocks, so it lifts up. Got the Bmw toolkit, which I never use. Don't even know what's in here. Alright, you guys don't need to see that. And yeah, I just got my daily essentials right here. I got my skateboard because you know I like to skate, obviously. You guys can tell from my channel. Alright, next pair of shoes. Oh, I got the E34 Bible in here. Super helpful. Bentley book. Everything you need to know. Got some oil back here. Type of oil I like to use. I always go with 5W30. What is this? I don't even know what I got back here. Some Armor All. Some brake fluid. .4 of course. Some caliper spray paint. Some pre-stone coolant. WD-40. And nothing really else important. Oh, and parsing fluid right here. It's my friend's helmet. He rides a motorcycle. The backpacks. Got my toolbox back here. Super essential. Every guy has to have a toolbox. If you don't got a toolbox, I recommend you go get one because they always come in handy. Always. Alright, got the spare tire, spare stock tire. Under there. It's actually came in handy like plenty of times for me because tires cost a lot, so I ride till the wheels fall off when I know I shouldn't. But yeah, long story short, I was driving on the freeway. Tire popped, threw my emergency lights on, drove to the side, pulled this bad boy out, and it saved my life. As far as my exhaust, I had some aftermarket exhaust muffler. I took it off though because my friend had an E34. He actually had the same E34 as me. His was the 530, also 94. It was a beige color. And yeah, he did a muffler delete on his car and it sounded pretty good, and I was like, damn, that sounds good, so you know what, I'm gonna do it too. And I should probably show you guys how that sounds. At the junkyard. I got it off of E39 5-speed. I didn't have one at first, so that came in handy big time. Oh, and I also got these little coin holders. Comes in handy. Got that at the junkyard as well. One of my favorite things is how it opens. So nice. But yeah, that's your typical V8 M60 B30 motor. But yeah, maintenance on this car. There's a lot of maintenance. A lot of stuff actually went out, but it's definitely always fixable. They have like forums on how to fix this car because this is an enthusiast car and everybody likes it, and everybody that has this car can really appreciate it. But yeah, the first thing I changed, because when I bought the car was overcooling and pretty much I think it had a bad thermostat or it had no thermostat. Don't really remember, but changed that and everything was okay. Oh, and I got the upgraded thermostat housing. It's way better than the plastic ones. Yeah, you want that, obviously, for obvious reasons. Replaced all my coolant hoses, my upper and lower radiator hoses, some hoses back there. My intake boot, I replaced like twice. Changed spark plugs, all my valve cover gaskets. My heater core went out, I changed that. Yeah, I do my basic oil change every 2,000 to 3,000 miles. Sometimes 4, if I get lazy or I don't have time. Oh yeah, and I got these neon wraps right here. I wrap my fog lights neon they look way better than what they did before. And yeah, that's a view of them. To me, this is the best 5 Series car BMW has ever made, like dead ass. The thing I forgot to mention is the glove box. It's really spacious, actually. Just did my smog. This bag full of my receipts, all my gas receipts that I have put in this car because I was doing a delivery for pizza in my E34, which I shouldn't, but yeah, I did. And yeah, just gotta say my receipts because the government is going to reimburse my money when taxes come. Hell yeah. And, oh, I got these carbon fiber seatbelt shoulder pads, M-Tech. Got them off Amazon for like 10 bucks. Gives you 2, arrives like 2-3 days or something. Sunroof works, goes up and down. Only put my sunroof like that when I go to cool places or I went hanging out with cool people. So yeah, I literally drove this from LA all the way to Chicago and back without a problem. And yeah, that's it. Now I'm just gonna give you guys a couple clips of how the V8 sounds. Yeah, let's get those clips going. Story time. But I actually never used to like cars or anything like that until I got this car. This is like the car that made me get into the car scenario, and this is how a car works and everything. And yeah, it's really fun to drive. And pretty much, like I told you guys earlier, I bought this car in San Diego, you know, Oceanside, from some guy named Corey. It was automatic. And then my friend Stash Cam, he has a YouTube channel also. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put it in the description below. But yeah, he has a YouTube channel also. And he has a couple of E34s, but he was the first one out of my friends to have an E34. And pretty much, I was planning on getting one because I didn't like my first car. It was a 1999 Mazda 626. I know a car is just to get you from A to B, but it didn't have nothing cool like a sunroof or map lights, or, you know, it just sucked pretty much. My friend told me before I got an E34, he told me, Ishmael, you want a 5-speed car? And I'm like, why would I want a 5-speed car? For one, I didn't even know how to drive stick at the time. And 2, I was just like, why would I get a 5-speed car? Like, I don't even know how to drive stick shift. I don't think I would like driving stick shift. And, you know, I just really didn't want to shift a lot, and pretty much I was just being lazy, and I really didn't know about the stick shift life until later in life when we 5-speed swapped the car. And that's when I really found out about everything and how you need a manual transmission, because you can't really do much with an automatic transmission. It's just gas, brake. It's really lame, nothing really cool. And yeah, but long story short, I didn't want a stick shift car, and I bought an automatic, and it was this car. So, you know, I'm like putting money into my car, I'm investing, you know, I'm lowering it, throwing different wheels, you know, just doing everything. And then during doing all that to my car, it made me want a stick shift car. And I was like, damn, I should have listened to my friend Christian, because now I really want a stick shift car. And he was trying to tell me about how I didn't know I really wanted one, and I guess, like, I should have listened. I had it for like a year and a half before my transmission went messed up. I was delivering pizzas. I used to work at Pizza and Papa John's, and it actually messed up on me when I was when I was coming back from a delivery at Papa John's. And these roads suck. But yeah, it messed up on me. My trans was going out, like, I put it into gear and it wouldn't do anything. Trans was like super slipping. And yeah, I barely made it home on limp mode. Shout out to limp mode on the E34. And then I was just like, damn, we actually filmed the whole thing. I'll put in the description below so you guys can watch it. We actually recorded like the whole 5-speed swap scenario. If you guys want to go check that out, I'll put it in the description. My car wasn't working. I was sad. I was I was like really upset. I didn't know what to do. I was carless, and we couldn't find a transmission for my car because we were thinking, oh yeah, let's 5-speed swap it. We were thinking about getting the other 6-speed transmission, because I guess the 6-speed transmission bolts onto this M60 B30 motor. I was getting frustrated. We couldn't find a transmission. We were checking all the transmission shops. They were super expensive. They were like $800 for it was a 6-speed transmission. It wasn't even the 5-speed, it was the 6-speed transmission. Other than that, I was looking at probably like $400 to $500 for an automatic transmission. And he already did a 5-speed swap before, so this was pretty much a piece of cake if I got the right transmission for this car. And I really didn't know what to do at the time. So we were just looking out on the Facebook E34 page, and we seen if anybody was doing any part outs, and no one wasn't really parting out the 530 trans, because finding this transmission is like finding gold. This trans is really hard to find. And then yeah, this one guy just commented, he's saying, yo, this E34 530 5-speed just came to the junkyard. It was like, keep in mind I live in Long Beach, and it was a 6-hour drive, but it was a fresh, not fresh, but it was like a car that was untouched at the junkyard. And then the guy's like, yeah, you guys should go check this out. Here's a 530 5-speed right here. Although I did take the shift knob, but I believe the car is untouched. And then we're just like, cool, because if we can get it at a junkyard, then we can get everything from a lower price instead of going to some transmission shop and paying over $700 to $900 for a transmission. And I still needed to get parts like my whole clutch kit and flywheel and slave and master cylinders and lines and the right dry shaft. And yeah, it took a lot of time pretty much. We hustled up a plan. At first we were going to take his E34, but we didn't know if his E34 would make it all the way out there. It's a 6-hour drive, and we really didn't want to risk that. So yeah, we rented a car, left early in the morning, drove all the way out there. We got to the junkyard around 4 o'clock when the junkyard closes at 5, so we were trying to take everything off pretty quick. We only had an hour of time, and to be honest, I didn't even think we could do it. Like, we didn't have no time to do it. And then we tried to take everything off, and then the junkyard people are like, oh, it's closing, you guys gotta go, it's closed. And I'm just like, oh man, damn. So I'm just like, damn, that was our only chance, that was our only shot. I'm like, damn, what are we gonna do? And my buddy's like, we're gonna have to stay out here, we need that trans. I'm like, for real? And I'm like, you know, I'm down. And then first we were thinking about sleeping in the car. Then his mom called. He's like, you better not have my son sleep in the car. So she sent me money, and then we got a hotel. And then the first thing in the morning, shout out to that hotel. I forgot what it was called, but they had free breakfast, and it was good, and it was comfortable up there. And yeah, that was literally coming into 2016. Like, we drove out there December 31st. And we picked up the trans on January 1st. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, we got the hotel first thing in the morning. After we ate, we went to the junkyard, and we started pulling everything apart. We took our time this time and tried to figure out everything we needed and try to get as much as we can. And yeah, long story short, got the trans, took it home. I needed time to accumulate the money so I can get parts for the car, for the whole swap. And it took me over a month. I spent over probably $1,000 to $1,100. And yeah, it worked. We got a successful 5-speed swap, and the car's running good now. It's running better. I'm actually, like, that might have happened, my transmission might have went out, but in my eyes, that was a blessing, and it was for the greater good, because now I got a 5-speed 530 5-speed, and it sounds amazing and it drives really cool, so I'm pretty happy about that. Damn, hold on, let me pull over because this car's bothering me. It's like riding me, and I'm trying to talk to you guys. Let them pass, let them pass, let them all pass. Alright, ready, set, first gear, and go. But yeah, that's my review. Hope you guys like it. I'm gonna be posting a lot of more stuff pretty soon. So if you guys want to subscribe or just watch my videos, come back every now and then, check if I post new videos. I also post more videos. I post skateboarding videos. I'm gonna be posting a lot more car videos, specifically E34, probably other cars I'm not really sure yet. And I'm gonna be posting like some cool skits and funny pranks if you guys want to subscribe. And yeah, that's my 535 speed. Runs pretty great. Love it. Wouldn't trade it. And you know, you really gotta appreciate a good car. Sound clip. Really fun. Really fun. Woo! Oh man, stop sign ruined my fun. Oh, this guy got scared. He's on a bike. He got scared. Sorry, guy. But I gotta show my viewers about the E34 life, bro.